Ever wondered how machines learn? Ever thought about the process behind your phone's ability to recognize your face or your email's ability to filter out spam? Welcome to the fascinating world of machine learning. This is where machines learn to recognize patterns and make predictions based on those patterns. It's like giving them their own sense of intuition. To understand these processes better, imagine teaching a computer to recognize different fruits. Think about showing a computer images of apples and oranges and telling it which is which. This is a classic example of supervised learning in the world of artificial intelligence. In this scenario, the machine is provided with a set of labeled data. In our case, images of fruits specifically labeled as apple or orange. The term supervised comes into play because the computer's learning process is guided or supervised by this labeled data. It's like a teacher-student interaction, where the teacher provides the student with correct answers for future reference. The computer, being the diligent student, learns from this data to make accurate predictions. The more examples it's fed, the better it gets at distinguishing between the different fruits. After being trained with enough examples, the computer can predict whether a new picture is an apple or an orange. And that, my friends, is the magic of supervised learning. Now, what if we gave the computer a mix of pictures of various fruits, without telling it which fruit is in each picture? This scenario introduces us to the concept of unsupervised learning. Unlike its counterpart, supervised learning, where the computer is spoon-fed labeled data, unsupervised learning is a bit more adventurous. In this type of learning, the machine is presented with a jumble of unlabeled data. It's like giving a child a box full of various Lego pieces and watching what they construct out of it. The computer, like the child, has to make sense of what it sees. This is where the magic happens. The machine starts to notice patterns and similarities among the data. It's like when we look at clouds and start seeing shapes. A dog here, a castle there. The computer does the same with the data. Let's go back to our fruit example. The machine might start to notice that some fruits are round and brightly colored, like apples and oranges. Others might be elongated and have a mellow color, like bananas. Based on these observations, it would then group similar-looking fruits together. So, in unsupervised learning, the computer learns to identify patterns and make sense of the data on its own without any guidance. That's the key difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. It's like the difference between following a recipe and experimenting in the kitchen. Both can lead to delicious results, but the paths to get there are entirely different.